What's good, J Money crew? You already know who this is. It's your boy, the Ballin' J Money, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video, we are going to talk about some of the newest features that Vail VR has recently came up with, and we're also going to look at where my profile is as of right now in this video. Now, the reason why I want to talk a little bit about it before we get into the video is the fact that I have experienced a lot of changes with Vail VR with their new features, as well as a lot of the updates. And ever since I bought the Vail Combat, which you could literally just get for $20 for a lifetime access to the whole game, they've added a lot of features ever since then. And they've got it to where they've changed different modes, different features, different skins, and a lot of other ways to interact with your friends. But the thing is with Vail with me is some of these changes may have been an issue because of all the updates that they've been doing for the past year. So we're gonna go ahead and just get our MetaQuest 2, and we're gonna go ahead and grab our gun stock, which of course is the MetaQuest 2 gun stock that you can get on Amazon. We got the pistol portion right here. So as soon as we get all this connected, we will go ahead and get right into the gameplay. So I don't know about y'all, but I think once we get into the gameplay, this is going to be something very interesting. So without further ado, let's do this. All right, so we got the game on. So let's get it started. So every time I try to play Vail, I always got to deal with this, with apps constantly updating. And this is the one thing that bothers me about the game ever since I bought it. And of course, you want to check out my playlist in the description that shows all of the Vail gameplay since I first started playing this game. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Even though the Vail was great for competitive FPS and willing to learn how to aim with different guns, but what bothers me the most about Vail is this, where it constantly updates almost every time I turn on my headset and I want to play this game. It seems like they always update. Now, I understand that they always add in new ideas and new features, and then they're fixing all these bugs and stuff. But I was always told that the more you update an app, something else along the way is going to be an issue. And I know that with this app constantly updating, I don't think it's updating for the good, and it's going to really push a lot of gamers away. And because of this occurring, now we're going to have to wait for a short period of time and make sure that this is updated. So I don't know how long this is going to take, but before we go any further, we'll just wait for it to load up, and then I'm going to show y'all another issue that I find disturbing about Vail these days. Now, don't get me wrong, the gameplay is still very interesting and it's still fun to shoot other gamers and whatnot, but the reason why I think that Vail could be better is if they just fix the bugs and maybe take a break from adding new features, because it seems like the more features they add to the game, the more minor issues and bugs that takes place into the game. So hopefully we get this downloaded here pretty fast. I mean, I got fast internet, so this should be going here pretty fast by now, but this is a really big issue for me. So like if we look at these new features, these are adding sound effects, they're changing the extraction point, which is one of the modes that they added to the game. They're supposedly fixed some of the glitches and other situations and much more. So who knows that if this patch update, as they call it, is going to make an impact, which I don't think it will, but we'll just have to wait and see. So let's just hope that this goes by a little bit faster than this. So now it's starting to update a little bit faster. And now for some reason every time, and this is another reason why that this updating thing really bothers me, because now they got to a point where they'll let you know that the loading process for the game to actually begin it'll let you know that after every update, it'll load up slow just one time after every update. And I'm telling y'all, every time I play on the VR, which is roughly almost every day, it's some reason updating something. And I don't know why Vail is doing this, but I think whatever they're trying to do, they just need to slow down. Because I think they're doing a little too much with these updates and fixes. I mean, if they're going to update to fix certain things, I agree. But if they're just updating to add things that could affect the game even more in the worst perspective, then I would think that they need to change some things around. They need to change their perspective. I mean, I enjoyed it at first. It was very reliable, very quick. But it seems like with all these new features and updates now, it seems like the game is running a lot slower. And I think the quality has gotten worse too. But you'll get the idea once we get started into the gameplay. So 5 more megabytes to load up the game. So hopefully this will launch up here shortly. But yep. If you guys are Vail players, let me know in the comments section, because I do like to interact with VR players, of course. Of course, you're more welcome to connect with me in the meta world. I will put my meta profile in the description as well, so that y'all can connect with me on there. We could always come up with new ideas of content, whatever's suitable. Alright, so it looks like it's about to install here. So, this is going to be a pretty long video now that I see all this. So, because I'm going to show you all a lot of the new features that I caught on to, as well as my profile update, and then probably if the game will let me, because that's another thing that I have an issue too. Alright, so it's ready, it's installed. Let's go ahead and load it up. So this is what I was talking about when they says compiling shaders to optimize the gameplay. Will take longer than usual once per update. So when this countdown goes to 0, that's when it's going to start loading up. So I have realized that every time that this app updates, it does take about 5 minutes for the game to actually fully load up. So as soon as this countdown goes down to 0, we will get right into it. But while we wait for this loading to start, I just want to give y'all a little quick glance of the previous video that you guys have seen on my YouTube channel if you haven't. But I have recently posted this video about this week's weekly challenges.
What's good?
It's Hyperdash. So if you guys have not seen this video, just go to my YouTube channel and you could check out this video there. I will have links on this in the description as well. So if you haven't, make sure you check out that video, because that's the most recent VR video that I've uploaded before this. So that is available on my YouTube channel, of course. So with that being said, I also want to show you guys something else that I thought was interesting too while we wait. I was going through the store, right, and I noticed that Zero Caliber had a free app. And if those of y'all don't know what Zero Caliber is, it's one of those FPS shooters, of course, that you actually have to pay to get access for. But it turns out that they had the shooting range free of charge. So you see how the first Zero Caliber is $18 and part 2 is $20. But you can get access to the shooting range completely for free. And what the shooting range basically is you just test your loadouts with different weapons, optics, and tactics, and you just work on your aiming. That's basically what it is. They got different kill houses to where you take down different targets and don't shoot the hostages, and then they have other features on there where you can just work on different weapons. And I thought this was very interesting because when I first installed it, I noticed that it had a lot of the World War II weapons, such as the Thompson and the BAR rifle. So if you want to check out some realistic weapons and you don't want to pay for another app, definitely check out Zero Caliber Shooting Range, because you actually see some real live weapons in that game, especially from World War II. Alright, so let's see where we're at. So it looks like we're at 2,700. So usually the way I look at this, it's like every 1,000 is like a minute. Like every 1,000 hertz, that's what it basically is, I believe. So every 1,000 would be a minute after an update. Now after the update, it'll go pretty fast. So I would usually takes 7,000 to load up. So that'd be
roughly up to 7 minutes, but it looks like it's going to load up pretty fast today, so that might be good for us. So I guess it's a good time to upload this video, so that's what's up. Alright, so it should be almost finished. Now, of course, the introduction is still the same, where it's in a different layout before it proceeds. Of course, that's the company that made the game. So the first thing I noticed when I saw this part is how sketchy it is, because all that looks like it's blurry to me. But then I realized as soon as it's loaded up, I wasn't lying. And I'll show you what I made as soon as it loads up. If it loads. Alright, so if it's prepared, why is it not open? See, this is what I'm talking about with Vail. It takes forever to load up after every update. It takes forever. When I mean forever, I'm talking a few minutes. It may not even open. I might not be able to even talk about this video. I might not even be able to give y'all good content on this. I might have to change it. We'll wait another minute. So the headset still works. It's just not loading. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Let's just quit the gap and reopen it that it's up. Now, if it does this again, then this is going to show you that the company needs to slow down when it comes to updates. So now you see how this is loading faster now since it already updated. So we're back to here. See, all this used to be high quality. All this. But now it seems like it's low quality because it all looks kind of blurry. But I mean, up close, it's okay. But I can already tell it's not even going to run. It's going to quit. When it does this, it's going to quit. Well, okay, it's cooperating a little bit. Alright, so let's see if it'll load up this time. Okay, I hear sound. Now it's loaded up. Alright, so it takes us here to the social hub like it used to. So, the new features that they added into the social hub is they did change the layout out there to where it's completely different. It's not like what it used to be. So if you have to check out my original videos, which is in the playlist below, to understand what I'm talking about. But they've added new skins. They've added new armor. They've added many other new features, and they definitely they still kept this up for a while where you could get you could buy random skins. They got armor for those who wants to do the mining, which is right here. You could buy a helmet so that way you don't get shot, because once you wear this helmet, you could do mining without getting killed. But the layout looks a lot differently. But we're not going to get in there because we don't have our helmet on. So basically, it's a lot different layout for sure. And of course, here's the ore machine right here, where when you mine the crystals, it converts it to the ores. And ores is what you use to buy different skins. So like, there's gel coins and ores, and each skin they offer is based on if it offers ores or gels. Now the one-on-one section is still the same like before, so this hasn't changed at all. This is still about the same as far as I know. The golf course and the lounge is still up there where I'm pointing at. So if we wanted to get into the lounge, it's still right through here, and we just climb up these things here. So yeah, if you don't know about Vail, you can climb up walls. So this is why I don't like climbing, but there we go. But see, the lounge still looks about the same. You can still change the volume on the music, of course. Another one of these players. So this is definitely hasn't changed. The mini golf course section, that hasn't changed either as far as I know. See, there's the golf clubs. Well, the golf balls are not here, so they definitely... Okay, they definitely messed that up. Did I miss something on that part? Let me see. Let me press the button, see what happens. If I press the button, does the ball come out? See, the ball, a golf ball is supposed to be right here, but there isn't one. Alright, they still got the golf club, so that's what's up. Alright, I don't know why they don't have the golf ball. They must have... See, that's something that they changed. The shooting range and the social hub, it's still the same. It hasn't changed. They did fix this glitch that was right here where you get frozen right here, so they did fix that. So that hasn't changed. Well, I mean, at least they fixed the glitch on that rail, so that's what's up. So, I want to show y'all the new features now, but before we do, I want to show y'all my profile. As y'all can see that I am at a level 23, and you guys recognize this star if you are regular Vail players. But they got it up to a Prestige 6, which is where I'm currently at as we speak. If you guys want to see me level up to the other Prestige, again, just check out my playlist in the description. But Prestige level 6 is the highest one that you can get in this game now. It used to be just 3 Prestige, but now they doubled it since then. Of course, they haven't created the challenges yet. They still got the leaderboard and the levels and all that stuff. Okay, did the game just freeze on me? Alright, looks like the game just froze on me. Yep. See, this is what I'm talking about. Ever since they keep doing these updates, the game just randomly quits. I don't know why, but I'm really pleased with Vail. Especially when I paid $20 to get full access to the game. And I've had the game long enough to where I won't get a refund, of course. So I might as well just take it like a man and go through it. So y'all could see that I was a Prestige level 6. So you just go back to the video and look at that again. But the Prestige level 6 is the highest Prestige level that they put into the game. And keep in mind, every time you unlock a new Prestige level, you unlock new skins and armor. So definitely, I got quite a few different armors now and skins because of all these Prestige level upgrades. Now, of course, Prestige is just basically another way of showing your experience in the game. So, think of it as a Prestige as like a clan in Hyperdash, where if you create a clan, then you're associated with a group of great players. But in my case, this is not a clan. This is just how far of experience you got. So one of the new things that they added to the game is called Extraction. I personally haven't tried it, but you can tell, just look at the lettering. You can't even really read that. I know it says next playtest Vail Alliance for subscribers, and then that look like a timer. They need to fix that. And of course, they got the Vail Alliance where you get monthly memberships to where you could get free gels and stuff every single month. Of course, I tried the trial, and it's nothing special to me, to be honest. But if you get this, you do get access to Vail Combat as well. So people do pay the monthly subscription on this. I personally don't. I just got the Vail Combat, which is like, you can just go over here. If we go back over here real quick. See, the board takes a minute. See how, I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell, but all this looks very blurry to me. I don't know why until I get up close. But this is the Vail cartridge. I already have it here, as y'all can see right here. But if you guys wanted to buy just the Vail Combat itself, you could just get it right over here. And of course, I own it. You can see right here, I own it. But if I have the free version, it would show how much it is, and I think it's just $20 because that's how much I paid when I first bought it. But anyway, you can go into the elevator still and still choose your options. But we're just gonna go here and look at our options. So Vail Combat itself, they have the artifact, the quick play. And they still have training grounds. Now, I'm really surprised because with them still having training grounds, because I thought the training ground was only available for a limited time when I first had it. And of course, you can see up here, you have to have Vail Combat to get access to these two. So if you have the free version, you only have access to training grounds. But in my case, I have it, so I can play these two if I want. If you want to improve your game with your aiming, you definitely want to get Vail Combat But at the same time, if they keep doing these crazy updates and the quality doesn't change, then that's totally up to you. But the one thing that they added that I thought that was interesting is they added a tutorial gameplay as well as a kill house gameplay. So I'm going to give you guys demonstrations of both right now. So we're going to do this one first, and as soon as we finish this, I can go directly to here. So you guys will get to see both of these in this video. So we're going to go ahead and go through the tutorial. This is what they offer to all new users. So here you select your strong hand, which in my case is my right. And it's going to give you the instructions as you go through it. So we're just going to go ahead and move up here. Excuse me. Walk this way. Now from here, this is where you're going to pick up a weapon, which I'm already aware of. Then you can eject the bag, of course. Put another one in. Reload just like that. Then you're going to grip it. So you're going through all these. So you see, I like how they did the tutorial. They're really specific on the tutorial. So let's go ahead and complete these targets. And that's all she wrote for that, I believe. Let's see. So eject the mag. There we go. So we're gonna put. All right. So that disappears. So here now we're gonna jump. So for short jumps, it's that, and then for higher jumps, you gotta wave your hands up. Now here, this is where you're gonna shoot the bottles. So it's also gonna talk about the certain mags you have to take out by hand, like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and reload it, grip it, and then now we're gonna shoot until it's empty. Unload it, put a new mag in, and there we go. So now it's going to tell us that we can penetrate certain objects such as boxes. So if we could shoot the target 5 times through the box. We did more than 5. Alright, so let's go ahead and load it up. And that one's going to disappear. Now we're going into the next segment. Here we're going to climb, so we're going to use the grip and climb up like this. Now for me, I'm sitting down, so I got to do this to get up. Excuse me. So from here, it's going to tell us to crouch because there's going to be a couple snipers over here, so they're going to headshot us. So we're going to crouch, and I'm going to show you. See, there's 2 guys. They were just waiting on us. Those are bots. They were just waiting to headshot us. So if we peek and we go up, they'll headshot us. So if y'all don't believe me, I'll show you real quick. I'll show you. So I'm going to go up and watch. Bam! Got me. See what I'm saying? So yeah, this part of the tutorial, you have to crouch. So here, we'll just crouch. There's the family turtle, of course. Alright, so then we use the thumbstick to go up. Now we're going to throw grenades. So basically, we just grab them, press the button, and throw it. We're going to try to hit all 3 targets. This one, we're going to wait a couple seconds. And there's that one. Now, we're going to use the grip button to go down the zip line. And then we're going to use this is the jump pad to jump over. And that's the end of the tutorial, which is very interesting. So new users, if you ever have the opportunity to try out the tutorial, this is the first thing you're going to see. And now, after you complete the tutorial, we're going to get started with the kill house. Now, kill house is a little shooting range that's timed. So what you do is you pick a weapon over here. So we're gonna do this twice. So we're gonna use this for one of the rifles and then one for the pistol. So let's start with the most popular gun in the game, in my opinion, which is the MK4818. And for the optic, I like to use the Cobra, or the sight. Basically, that's the optic. And then we're gonna click start kill house. Well, in this case we don't have to because we're going to do it automatically. But if you do this on a regular basis, then you can keep going. But right now, my time is about a minute, but the fastest person is 19 seconds. So you know I'm not really good at this. So here's our rifle. Of course, I got the gold skin because I've got a lot of headshots with this gun. So as soon as we walk onto that marker, the time will start. Here we go. Oop. Okay, why did it do that? Okay, I didn't know that. So I guess we're going to use the sniper. I didn't even expect that. But yeah, you can select a gun in this case, so I'm a little slow with this. Okay, hold on. I'm a little slow with this sniper, so. This is past my pay grade. Okay, I didn't know that it does this on if you do just the tutorial. Now, if you just do the kill house, you could choose different weapons. Okay. All right, I need to get ammo. All right. This is gonna be way past a minute because I'm using the sniper. There's no optic on this, but at least I'm hitting my shots, so that's what's up. Alright. So we're gonna use the jump pad to jump over. Kill this one. Hit this guy. This. Oh, I'm out of ammo. There we go. But this is how new users can get used to the game. Since I've played it a couple times, I kind of got an idea of how it works. Okay. Now you have to shoot all the targets, and as soon as you shoot the last target, the timer will stop. Oh my goodness. I would definitely get killed all the time with this sniper. I am not really good with sniper. Okay, I know there's another target over here. Okay, so now we got, oh, one more. I didn't mean to do that. Shoot it with one hand. Alright. Oop. Try again. See, I have to do that when I climb, which is kind of weird. Alright. Oh, that's right. I gotta load. Okay. Alright, so here's our last 4 targets. As soon as you shoot the last target... Oh, there's 5 targets. That's right. So here's our last target. Door's gonna open up. But yeah, this is just the tutorial portion. Of course. Now, you see the door opens up, so you could do this again. And then you walk in here, and you can see 6 different armors. Now, when you first start out, you could choose one of the armors for free. And I believe I chose this one right here when I first... Which one says owned? I know I think I chose... Nope, it was this one over here. Which one of these did I get? Yep, I got this one. So I got this one for free. So all new users will get a free armor in this section. And of course, this is the protocol where you have to... respect others, no harassment or bullying, all that stuff. So you play fair, no cheating, no hacking, all that stuff. So they do expect people to be very mature in this game, so and respectful. So you accept it. Then we just open the tablet, and this is where it says that you could get access to Vail Alliance for 7 days for free at no cost. But in my case, we're not going to do that. And then we select Vail Combat. And then we could choose training grounds to get started. So users could start with that if they want. So as soon as we do that, we're not going to go to training grounds just yet. Because as promised, I set out that we would just do kill house. So I guess with tutorial, you got to follow the procedure until you get into training grounds. So now that we got the tutorial part done for sure. we'll go ahead and get started what I was talking about. So again, we're gonna pick this gun with this one here. As soon as you walk up to the thing, we'll get started. See how much faster? I've played this game long enough to know how to use this gun, so I not like using this optic. Alright. Yeah. Now they don't judge you on where you hit the target. The goal is to just hit the target. Okay. Okay, let's climb up here. Alright, we'll just use the finish it up. Just like that, minute 03. So a minute 03 that time. Not really good, but like I said, I'm not real good at this. Alright, so now we'll use the G17, because I said I'll do a round with the pistol. But now, with the pistol, I like to practice with iron sight. So, this is going to be just fine. I'm okay with just using iron sight with the pistol. Now, we're going to click Start Kill House. And as soon as we walk on that marker, it'll start. Okay, jump on the jump pad. Okay, let's climb up. Five more targets. So you can see I played these VR games long enough to know how to shoot. But now you guys can see I played the kill house 3 times instead of twice because of the tutorial, way the tutorial works. But yeah, that's how this is a new feature that they added to Vail that I wanted to talk about, which I thought was kind of interesting. But at the same time, I still think the quality has been down a lot because it looks a little blurry to me. Because we're like, back here I cannot read what that says, but if I come up close to about here, I can read it just fine. But if I'm back here, I can't even read what that says. It looks so blurry. But it seems like I got to get up close to see what it says. So it says hurt me. I mean, I know it says hurt me, but if I go back here, it looks blurry. So I don't. That's something different too that they did, and I think they need to fix that for sure. Like even if I'm back here, I cannot read. Only thing I can read is select the loadout and leaderboard. But if I come up to about here, I can see everything. Perfectly fine. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go into training grounds like the tutorial said, and let's see if we can get a quick match in. Alright, so let's see if the app quits on me, because I've had issues with this ever since with the new update, so. I just got here! Okay, the match is gonna end. That's okay. Came at the last minute. We got... Oh, Cheeseburger got 26 kills. Wow. Well, nobody was really even playing, so... So I'm not going to get into details of like what features or what reticules I use and stuff, but this is another feature they added to the game too, where you could double your XP for 1,000 gels. I never messed with it, so it's not really a big deal to me. And of course, you get up to level 50 for every prestige, so that hasn't changed either. They haven't changed this part either, the lobby of every server. So what are they going to vote for? Maze? That's fine. I know I talked about the new maps and the new modes, so feel free to check out my playlist in the description so you guys can see the new features. But I think we're just going to do one quick match and we'll conclude the video. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe. But let's do this. But yeah, it looks, all this stuff looks so blurry when I back off, like when I back up. Like, I don't know why, but hopefully. So Cheeseburger left. So who's he? Okay, so I guess it's 4-on-2. See, I'm able to see him because of the reticule color, but it looks so blurry. I can barely see back down there. I don't know why. I don't know why they did not fix this. Okay, it's not fair. It's 4-on-1. I'm gonna have to switch teams. It's not fair. At least make it a little fair for this guy. I don't want to be an embarrassment for him. But here we go. But yeah, I played shooting games long enough to know how to shoot a little bit. But Vail, it's not exactly like Aim XR in my opinion. Dang it. I should have got him. I used to be really good at this game. Oh, now it's 3-on-2. Finally, I got him. Of course, they still got the knife, which in this case, this is my knife. Oh, here we go. Right up here. Got him. Headshot. But yeah, you get gold skins with different weapons with multiple headshots. So the more headshots you get, the more gun skins you can unlock. Of course, my goal is to get gold skins on the guns that I like the most. And of course, I love the Desert Eagle. It's one of my favorite pistols. But yeah, to me, I think aiming with this game is a lot more challenging than Aim XR. Now it's even more challenging because of the low quality. Now that the game's got low quality graphics now. I mean, it looks like low quality graphics to me because everything is so blurry from a distance. I know I keep repeating myself, but that's just the way I feel. First death. This is gonna take a while. It's 3-on-2. Now with this game, it's only 5-on-5 at the most. That means 10 people per server, which to me, it's okay because we're in training grounds. But I think the other modes, they should allow more people in different servers, I think. Got another kill. What's up? I usually don't like throwing grenades, but we will for just the... Woo! Got him! Try to throw a knife at me. But yeah, I played this game long enough to kind of know how to shoot, but I'm so used to playing training grounds because everything is iron sights or different scopes. Of course, wave your hands up for higher jumps like this. Now, I don't remember if this game has fall damage or not. I don't think it does. Oh, wait a minute. I hear footsteps. Alright, so it's going to be 2-on-2. Go see it. So let's see. 12 kills, 1 death. Wow. Okay. Okay, hold on. What? Oh. More players showed up. Oh, now it's 4 on 2. It ain't fair again. Somebody's got to switch. I'm not going to switch. Okay. Somebody was nice enough to switch. And of course, I keep the chat off when I record my videos because of how kids are. Kids are so disrespectful. Got it. Gotcha. Halfway to victory already? Wow. We got 4 more minutes. Let's see if we can get to 50 in 4 minutes. Somebody killed themselves, so that wasn't smart. Oh wait, there's one over here. I'm gonna go over to that side. Oh, nice sniper shot. Footsteps. Wow! I didn't even kill him. That was sad. That was sad. I should have got him. That was sad. Yeah, you can hear footsteps in this game, so to avoid it, you just gotta crouch. So you can't hear my footsteps. See, if I can't hear it, they can't either. There's somebody over here. Wait a second. Of course, I don't jump if I don't have to. How do you respawn right in front of me? Why is his reticule pink? Okay, that was weird. It shouldn't be. He's my teammate too. I don't know. Oh my god, he makes me nervous! He's my teammate, but he's not supposed to be highlighted in pink. Only the enemies are supposed to be highlighted in pink. That's the first time that's happened. Oh, I should have got him. See? That's twice I didn't get this guy. Oh, nice. We got him with the knife. Oh, and I respawned right in front of him. Oh. I usually don't do this, but I'm gonna do this for y'all. I can't really shoot with 2 guns. This is not Hyper Dash. Yeah, they got to where if you just shoot with one hand, the recoil is ridiculous. That's why you don't do this. That's why you don't do dual pistols. Wow, see, it was what I'm talking about. I can't shoot with... Oh my gosh. That's kind of embarrassing. See what I'm saying? You can't shoot one-handed with these guns. It's crazy. I mean, I don't see anybody that knows how, so... Peek it ass. Got him. I got you. I want to get you. I'm gonna get you. Finally. I'm gonna get you. Okay, here, footsteps. I got him. Other side. Come on. Gotcha. You got him. All right, we got it. Nice. They caught up to us though. So what I get? 23 kills? Pretty good. Okay, so y'all can see that is the newest updates. I'm surprised the game even went through because last time I played I couldn't even start the game. But alright, well did we get to 24? Well, almost. Alright, so you guys got to see me play Vail after a long period of time, so let me know what y'all think of the new updates on Vail. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I think they still need to make some improvements. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video or live. Peace, I'm out.